here for both of these characters.
Yeah, this is a high production film coming up next, man. We have a lot of explosions inbound. We have it's going to be a very cinematic fight when it comes to all of these hits. They both hit like freight trains. They both want to get in, but Snake doesn't let you do that. But one way to be able to navigate around that type of stuff is having the range of something like PS2. And I'm very curious to see how Bernie goes about this. But like I said before, I'm a pretty solid fan of Bernie, but I'm also a pretty solid fan of the way that we've seen the Snake play throughout this bracket as well.
Definitely. And it's, of course, a very explosive start. 60% onto Bernie, making for a really good start for Panti, because getting all of this damage really early is going to make finding the kill just that much easier. And one thing we've already seen is that when Link is struggling to catch up in that damage race, it gets a bit rough. But Bernie is not struggling in the slightest to catch up.
I am such a huge fan of the way that Bernie constantly uses the bomb with forward momentum to get a follow-up. And speaking of it, using it off stage to be able to follow up with the Z-Drop Nair and getting the KO on Panti already, who had a solid lead. I think we're in for a really good set here.
That was really clever, too.
Ooh!
And that was a clever play, too. Yeah, now, if there's one thing that both of these players have showcased so far in this tournament, it's that their characters might be well acclimated to some patient play, but they themselves are at their most comfortable when they get to mesh.
No, I feel bad for Panti, because I feel like after all these years of playing, he probably has been using stagger pressure on people forever, but so far 2 times we've seen staggers, and he just gets hit away, and then the snipe of the high bomb toss to take him out. You are not allowed to see the sights, my friend. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's going to be really rough for Panti moving forward, because Snake being able to leverage really high recoveries is really important. Here, so far, it's just been a detriment, because it's even easier space for Link to be able to control. Yo, we even see Bernie using grenades of his own right. He guy's an animal.
Look, I'm just saying, much like the very first wish of the seven Dragon Balls, Panti needs some help. So what is he going to do right now about getting past all of this? He's just getting covered over and over, goes for the Nair off stage, then gets hit by the bomb on the way down, but unfortunately for Bernie, kind of got out of position after that trade and falls away. But this is one straight hit away. Unfortunately, doesn't get the second hit, throws him back off stage, and this is looking like a game one that should be going to Bernie.
Hey, Dex, we have a hell of a set ahead of us. If this is what Game 1's going to provide this quickly, all these games are going to be good. But this first game is going to Bernie.
Oh my goodness, man. So well done by Bernie in that set, because like we said before, Snake is really good at shutting down people with long range, with the ability to want to space you out with a disjoint. But what did we see out of Bernie? Constantly well-placed bombs, not being scared of the up-close game, didn't really respect dare out of shield or any stagger pressure we saw from the jab on shield, maybe a single F tilt on shield out of Panti, which is a great way to make Snake go, what the hell? Because I don't know what I'm going to do to slow you down.
Moving forward, I feel like trying to end out the stocks as fast as possible, of course being the overarching game plan of anyone playing this game, but for Snake especially, the longer that you're leaving Bernie around to actually find a counter-offensive, the more damage you find on yourself really heavily, and returning to neutral is proving to be a lot harder for Snake than it is for Link. Something I did not expect for us to be seeing in action.
Yeah, and that's just a test. Like, Link is, again, one of those characters where we talk about all the time, like, what is the top 30-ish of this game, right? There's so many characters that can fall into that category, but Link is a really good character that has very low representation, but you need really good, like, understanding of how you break this character down, and we're seeing it. He's just dismantling everything about the Snake matchup so far, and it's just been so impressive as we've been watching this here in the second game.
When you look and ask yourself what makes a good character, you have to really think about what attributes are going to put that character on a tier list and put them high on it. And I think one of the best aspects of a character's traits that show them above other characters is how far they can push their advantage state. We're seeing that once Bernie gets that one little hit, the battle almost teleports itself to the ledge. And once it's there, Bernie fights like a man possessed, constantly committed to his buttons and able to get so much off of each of these interactions.
And even especially the disadvantage control on Panti so far as well. Every time you see Snake recover a high, what is there? A bomb. When you see him go low, what is there? Another bomb and a Nair. It just makes it impossible and gets the roll read there as well with the F tilt. You put that at the ledge, you cover everything from Bernie. Oh my god, Bernie, you know what? Worth. You accidentally end up dying in that situation, but still got that KO.
This is why people argue that Link is a really good character. when Link gets his game plan off, he's nigh unstoppable. You think it's Snake in the driver's seat of throwing projectiles around? No, no. Here, Link has been doing a fantastic job of denying total stage control. Whether it's the base plat, whether it's the platforms, even space off stage, using the down air to get through all of the projectiles.
Who in their right mind thinks I'm going to down air a whole mortar and then just get a punish out of it, and then tries to catch him at the end of that as well? Like, Bernie has just been so sneaky. Good job holding on the shield, not getting ripped off stage from that up B. But right now, Panti's just looking for anything, that up tilt, but nothing. Cannot get the KO. Forced himself off stage. He's got to hold the potential of this up B. Misses, but that's going to be not a stock. He doesn't go for the down throw into F tilt mix up there. Oh, I don't know. Come on. It still happens, but now we see one stock potential left. We did see this earlier out of Panti when he fought against Sever. That forward smash off stage can destroy Bernie if he makes a mistake. Never mind.
There's no room for mistakes here. Forward tilt catches the landing, reminding his opponent that he has to worry about a sword before he's got to worry about everything else.
Yeah, dude, man, it gets so crazy because, like, we saw such good gameplay from Snake before, and the Crom too, so it's not like we're seeing any type of slouch on screen here. This is a very good player, but just we're seeing once again another set. All these the amount of 3-0s we've been seeing, like the blow-ups from people just outplaying each other. There has been next to nothing that has been working for Panti so far. And also, I want to take every single Elite Smash Link, and you know who you are. I want to, you know how they put, like, in the cartoons, they'll put, like, the tape in front of the eyes, like, keep their eyes open and have them sit in front of the chair to watch this stuff? I want to make them all watch Bernie. Just like, I swear to you, you could press more than the B button when you're in the corner. As we get into game number 3, Frank, how are you feeling about the chances for the adjustments here?
Given the return to Pokemon Stadium 2, I'll be honest with you, it's grim. I think that Link is able to cover this stage extremely well. And not to say that Snake can't, but we haven't seen a situation where Panti's able to fight back effectively. Only really able to rely on, at really high percentages, Bernie not being able to effectively recover with the bomb.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting the way he's been approaching the beginning of this match right now, because he's not really. Oh, you know what? I think I see why. He wasn't feeling too comfortable with trying to go with grenade approaches before, right? So he could constantly just kind of box out Bernie. What did Bernie just figure out? Exactly that. So he's now throwing a bunch of bombs at him, shutting down any grenades he wants to do, because the moment they connect, it immediately explodes, and then he just exploded as well right there. Bernie's just got this matchup on lock.
I think the keystone behind this such confident control that we're seeing from Bernie is the use of the bomb. Both the hit from it and the explosion from it, and the variety of space that it's able to deny. Even just in Game 3, seeing it get moved around with the arrow. When that bomb isn't there, Panti gets to play. All right, I think that's the name of the game here.
I think the big thing for Panti right now is press the big green button, man, and do it more. The way that he just pressured him with all of Snake's normals and led to that ledge trap, got that trump into the back air, that was so good. Granted, right now, though, he's currently taking a whole exhibit of the entire scene of this Pokemon Stadium right now and still getting forced at the ledge. That nair is so good at keeping you locked there.
It's one of the best nairs in the game. Like, I can say that super confidently. It's right on par with Palutena and Game & Watch's nairs. Not only is it a combo tool, not only does it threaten kill in its own right, it's just so good at occupying space, but so are Bernie's bombs!
What? That dude's playing cricket out here, man. Just like smacked it right at him, and he fell asleep and got smacked in the face. And reads the tech, continues his pressure up 57, 65, gets the grab on the regrab, looks for the high recovery, but he misses. I thought he was gonna rip the up B and just destroy Panti right there.
He wanted it all, but he's not done yet. He might not get the clip off that one, but 83%. Immediately. Ridiculous play.
I think that's why we're seeing him deciding to go at all these Nikitas. Like, you know what? I don't know what to do right now, so let me
Who cares about Nikita?
There's nothing. Like, you could see, sometimes you see someone is just checked out, man, and he knew it, and Bernie caught him, and Bernie moves on a bracket. This is what I was trying to hype up earlier, but then Spargo decided not to make me look like I knew what I was talking about. Now we got to see Bernie is incredible with this Link, man.
That's what happens when he gets to play. That's what Sparko was able to accomplish in the winner's side that Panti just wasn't able to accomplish here in losers quarterfinals. If you can't stop him from actually just getting just a little bit of breathing room, the overwhelming control and power behind this character. It was just too
Dude.
great for even the likes of Snake.